Alrighty, welcome back. We're on question 6 of part B in the free response AP Calculus 2024 exam. Now, there's always this one question, and this is that one question that isn't too difficult, but the math. Ooh, the algebra is something interesting. So, we're going to go through this one. I want to go through it by parts. Here, we're looking at the region from 2 to 5. So, we're looking here, 2 to 5. Make sure we're looking at S. And they're saying that this is going to be a solid, and they use the words cross-section. So remember, cross-sections is just the area, the integral of the area and dx, but this area is going to depend on what shape we're talking about. And they say here we have a rectangle, and the area of a rectangle is just going to be base times height. But this is a unique one because they said that this thing is height is equal to 1/2 of the base. So my area here would be base, and then my height is 1/2 of my base, and we can rewrite that as 1/2 base squared. And if that's my area, now we're going to find, how are these cross sections running? They're perpendicular to which axis? Oh, they're perpendicular to the x-axis. So they go from here to there. All right, perpendicular to the x-axis. So this thing is going to be in terms of x. Now, we have to understand when things are in terms of x. It's always really based on if it's perpendicular. You all did not have to learn shell method in the AP Calculus course. So it's going to be perpendicular. So this is in terms of x. So everything that I wrote out here is actually correct, and we won't have to change anything. So now when it comes to breaking down this, because we're going to use that top minus bottom process, it's just going to be g of x is going to be my b in this example here. And I'm going to just show you here because I already wrote all of this out. So feel free to pause the video here if you have any questions. So area, boom, 1/2 base times b squared, and then we end up writing out, this is what we're going to plug into our equation here, that there, and then we end up having 1/2 integral from 2 to 5 of g of x squared dx, and now it's the fun part, and it's the algebra, and I'll let you pause and walk through. This is going to be our final answer. We don't simplify here for the free response questions, but that was supposed to be the most difficult part, and I think this was probably the one that was most challenging when it came to the algebra. All right, let me know if that's helpful. We're going to go ahead and knock out the last question here in the next video. See you then.